Is unominda quietly becoming India's next auto ancillaries giant, or is the growth story overhyped? Today, we are executing an exhaustive earnings teardown of unominda's fiscal year 2026 performance to unpack the exact numbers behind this manufacturing powerhouse. Before we dive into the deep financial analysis, let's map out exactly what we are covering today. We will start under the hood with the fiscal year 2026 headline KPIs to see the absolute bottom line. From there, we will look into the financial health and P&L dynamics before pivoting to segment growth and their massive EV transition. Finally, we will wrap up with the current valuation and analyst verdict to lay out the ultimate bull and bear case.
Let's kick things off with the Q4 fiscal year 2026 performance snapshot, where the headline numbers highlight immense operating scale. Quarterly revenue hit 5,336 crore rupees, marking a massive 18% growth year-over-year. EBITDA stands strong at 603 crore rupees, climbing 14% year-over-year, while profit after tax jumped a spectacular 22% year-over-year to reach 325.8 crore rupees. The only minor blemish here is the EBITDA margin, which sits at 11.3%, reflecting a tiny compression of 33 basis points. The core insight here is that broad-based volume growth is actively driving a record-breaking top line, though it is being slightly offset by raw material inflation. Digging deeper into this top-line expansion, a three-period bar chart shows a clear, upward-curving green arrow demonstrating that unominda's growth is fundamentally structural rather than just a byproduct of pricing increases. Core revenue expansion hit exactly 5,336.41 crore rupees, aggressively driven by sheer volume expansion and deeply underpenetrated OEM market share gains. This core earnings trajectory triggered an earnings surge where diluted EPS jumped 22% to 5.64 rupees. Simultaneously, their joint venture powerhouse, the TG Unominda JV, focused on airbag localization, surged a whopping 26% as it captures tightening domestic vehicle safety regulations. However, it is not all smooth sailing, as highlighted by two large downward-pointing red arrows representing real profitability squeeze and margin headwinds. These headwinds are coming directly from rising base metals like aluminum, plastics, and resins, alongside a severe currency drag, where the US dollar to Indian rupee conversion rate tracking above 95.50 rupees is inflating import costs. This leaves the EBITDA margin at 11.3%. While this is down 33 basis points year-over-year, a large green upward arrow indicates it is actually up 27 basis points quarter-over-quarter. The critical mitigator here has been outstanding operational execution and highly diversified demand, which together offset the worst of this inflationary environment. Turning to the balance sheet strength, a set of progress gauges reveal that unominda is in a highly comfortable position. Their net debt-to-equity ratio sits at a remarkably low 0.30x, filling up just 30% of their risk gauge. Total net worth has been amplified via retained earnings to reach a massive 7,260 crore rupees, filling up 90% of that metrics gauge. Meanwhile, their liquidity buffer of cash and cash equivalents sits at a secure 358.13 crore rupees, filling 50% of their safety gauge. An important analyst note reveals that inventory was intentionally built up to 2,131 crore rupees to actively protect supply chains against global geopolitical constraints ahead of major capacity launches coming in the first half of fiscal year 2027. When it comes to earnings quality, a visual balance scale demonstrates that the financial statements are absolutely pristine. On one side of the scale, unominda generated a massive cash flow from operations, or CFO, of 1,720.35 crore rupees. This heavily outweighs the accounting net profit, or PAT, of 1,284.06 crore rupees on the other side, yielding an exceptional CFO to PAT ratio of 1.34x. The core takeaway here is vital for investors. Unominda's accounting profits are fully backed by actual hard cash flowing into the bank, verifying that these earnings are completely untainted by aggressive accounting gimmicks. Let's look at exactly where the money comes from by breaking down the fiscal year 2026 revenue product mix shown in this circular donut chart. Switches represent the largest slice of the pie at 25%, bringing in 1,343 crore rupees. Lighting follows closely at 22%, accounting for 1,154 crore rupees. Others, which includes acoustics and sensors, makes up 20%, or 1,053 crore rupees. Castings represents 18% at 982 crore rupees. Finally, highlighted in bright teal, the fast-growing green mobility segment already accounts for 8% of the total mix, contributing 423 crore rupees. The undisputed cash cows of this business remain switches and lighting. The switches segment is the primary growth engine, expanding 17.4% year-over-year, driven by rapid premiumization in four-wheelers that expands the average kit value per vehicle, alongside a massive 86 crore rupee export surge in Q4. Meanwhile, lighting grew 13.4% year-over-year, completely dominating electric two-wheeler supply chains. Lighting has achieved deep penetration across major EV two-wheeler OEMs and just secured a massive, peak new contract worth approximately 450 crore rupees per year, set to start production in the second half of fiscal year 2028. The future of the company rests on its green mobility segment, represented visually by a glowing battery and microchip circuit graphic. This division logged a massive 25.1% year-over-year revenue surge to reach 423 crore rupees. Unominda is perfectly capturing India's alternate fuels shift, especially as passenger vehicle CNG adoption hits 22%. They have already secured 147 crore rupees from electric two-wheeler and three-wheeler component deliveries. The ultimate competitive moat here is that their product catalog is completely engine agnostic, with over 95% of their legacy catalog protected against internal combustion engine versus EV transition turbulence. This future-proofing is powered by aggressive capital deployment. Out of a total fiscal year 2026 capex of 1,572.36 crore rupees, the company directed 861 crore rupees toward growth projects to expand core capacity. They deployed over 200 crore rupees into tech acquisitions, including strategic stakes in UMEVs and FRIW technology. Finally, 149 crore rupees went into land banking to secure strategic sites for future expansion. The key insight for investors is that the company is so efficient it generates positive free cash flow despite running this massive, aggressive capex rollout. Looking at the efficiency and returns profile, the core financial ratios speak for themselves. Return on equity sits at a stellar 19.1%. Inventory turnover is moving fast at 10.22x, and debtors turnover is healthy at 7.56x. The return on capital employed, or ROCE, comes in at a strong 19.2%. Analyst insights highlight that this 19.2% ROCE comfortably beats the company's cost of capital, and it is actually structurally understated because the current capital base includes massive non-revenue generating land parcels and substantial work-in-progress capital that hasn't even hit production yet. To frame the ultimate investment case, we must weigh the rewards against the risks. On the bull side, rewards include a landmark 600 crore rupee infotainment order secured via proprietary technology, with series of production starting in Q3 fiscal year 2029. A brand new 550 crore rupee high-voltage four-wheeler EV powertrain plant in Maharashtra, and an engine-agnostic portfolio scaling rapidly into the EV space. On the bear side, risks include vulnerability to global base metal spikes in aluminum and shipping disruptions, margin pressures from compliance with new federal labor codes, and potential execution strain from an intense concurrent 1,750 crore rupee capex plan slated for fiscal year 2027. In summary,
The high-level takeaway is distinctly constructive. First, you have pristine earnings quality backed by exceptional cash flow generation at 1.34x PAT and a highly secure, low-debt balance sheet. Second, the business is completely future-proofed thanks to a surging green mobility segment and a 95% engine-agnostic legacy catalog. The only near-term headwinds to monitor closely are raw material inflation and the execution risk of their massive 1,750 crore rupee fiscal year 2027 capex plan. If you found this unominda earnings deep dive helpful, don't forget to like, save, and share this video. Follow and subscribe to ZinvestZ for more smart investing insights. Thanks for tuning in.